From taking a page out of Kim Kardashian's playbook to having her around his kids to spite his ex, here's the real reason why Kanye forces Bianca to wear certain outfits. Bianca Censori is known for either one of two things: allegedly marrying Kanye West less than a year after his divorce from Kim, or for bearing it all with her choice of outfits. With all the drama surrounding Kim and Kanye dying down, she's becoming more well-known for her wardrobe. When Kanye introduced the world to Bianca, everyone thought the same thing. Who is this Kim Kardashian lookalike? Truth be told, the Australian architect does bear some resemblance to Kanye's infamous ex. Theories started floating around that the rapper was so desperate to hold on to Kim that he found someone who looked like her. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Yes, he did actively seek out someone who looked a lot like his ex and the mother of his 4 kids, but it wasn't because he was desperate to hold on to her. It was more to spite her. On that note, let's talk about what PR teams think is the real reason why Bianca wears her risque outfits. As it turns out, fans were right. Kanye does instruct Bianca to bear it all in sheer dresses or near wardrobe malfunction outfits. The keyword here is instruct and not force. That's because PR experts believe Kanye and Bianca are in a quid pro quo sort of relationship. Kanye broke the internet when he announced that he'd found love again with his wife, Bianca, and later revealed that they had quietly tied the knot in a private ceremony. You have to remember something. When Kim and Kanye got together in 2012, the rapper was the bigger star of the two. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was a record-breaking album, and the rapper was in the prime of his life. He found love with the most famous Kardashian sister of all time, and it couldn't have been a more perfect fairy tale. However, somewhere down the road, Kim started gaining more traction on the internet. Her rise to fame has always been controversial, with many fans pointing out that it was an X-rated video with rapper Ray J that got her on the front page. Later on, her risque photo shoots, including the Paper magazine cover shoot, were what really cemented her place in the media as a celebrity. Critics have pointed out time and time again that Kim's rise to fame had nothing to do with real talent. It was just the fact that she was willing to break barriers with what she wore and how she posed.
And I used to hold this guilt that I wasn't there to fix situations, and I wasn't there to put it all back together.
Is it a conscious thing to not talk about it?
I definitely protected him, and I still will, in the eyes of my kids, for my kids. So in my home, my kids don't know anything that goes on the outside world.
That might be the case, but you'd have to agree that she's used all that controversy to build herself a multi-million-dollar empire. Let's circle back to Bianca now. She's far from where Kim is today, but she might just get there. After all, Kanye's using Kim's playbook to get Bianca's name out there. This is the full circle moment where you realize why she dresses the way she does, because Kim did it first. PR teams are sure of the fact that Kanye picks and chooses Bianca's wardrobe because he wants to show Kim that anyone can get famous the way she did. Apparently, this had been a point of contention during their marriage too. Kanye was unhappy with the fact that Kim never worked for what she had. Their divorce was highly publicized for several reasons, mostly for Kanye's seesawing between wanting Kim back and telling her he was better off without her. After being shadow banned by the media for a good while, he's coming back with a vengeance. Now he wants to show Kim that it's really not that hard to get to where she is today. The real question in all of this is, where does Bianca stand? Again, it'd be unfair to dismiss the idea of Kanye loving her completely, but it's more than obvious that they have a business relationship too. PR teams think that Bianca has a lot to gain from Kanye. There's a bright side to notoriety as well. In this case, she's using him to climb up in Hollywood and become more recognizable. Whether she and Kanye are legit is a whole other story, but PR teams are sure that even with Kanye gone, people will remember the name Bianca Censori. But what if we looked at it from another angle? What if the Australian architect really is being coerced into wearing skimpy outfits because Kanye has an agenda? Reddit users seem to think that Bianca might have started off as a willing participant in the charade, but she's since gotten used to Kanye's controlling ways. They pointed out the fact that Bianca's entire social image is centered around how she looks or what she's wearing. Has anyone ever really heard her speak? That's what people seem to be most worried about. That plus the fact that netizens dug until they found pre-Kanye pictures of Bianca. While she did bear a resemblance to Kim, you really had to squint to think they were somewhat similar. Now it seems like she's being modeled after the Kardashian sister. Everyone knows that Kanye wasn't too forthcoming about the breakup. Besides going after Pete Davidson, the guy Kim dated immediately after her breakup, Kanye lost the plot completely when he went on an X binge. From making anti-Semitic tweets to criticizing the BLM movement, and of course, making some choice political statements. The line between what's a charade and a publicity stunt is what's actually happening, and that line's getting blurrier by the day. There's one thing you'd have to consider though. Kanye's not going to stop anytime soon. Experts believe that he probably tried to bring down Kim's fame and her breaking the internet image in 2022 with Bianca. He's since realized that it's working quite well. Think about the last time Kim was in the headlines versus Kanye. There's a method to his madness, right? It's getting a little uncomfortable for the world to see, though, most notably the boating incident. While the two of them were on a scenic trip in Italy admiring the cities from the water, Kanye had Bianca distract the boat captain while he bared his bare behind for the world to see. They had another associate there with them, and all three of them seemed to have planned out the publicity stunt way ahead. PR experts think that this was to mimic Kim's Paper magazine shoot. Either that or to diss the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan who are known for bearing it all in their poses. The risky stunt went through, and media channels picked up on it immediately. Some people believe that Kanye plans his PR stunts around Kim's new launches and releases. His goal is to keep the headlines focused on either him or his relationship with Bianca. Anything to get Kim off the cover, even if it means he won't be allowed back in Italy. That's right, the stunt came with a price, and now Kanye, Bianca, and their associates are banned for life by the boating company, which believes that the rapper maligned their company name all for a publicity stunt. Some people think that Kanye's a genius for doing what he's doing, and some think he's lost the plot completely. In any case, fans and critics are wondering if this will ever stop. Will Bianca ever be allowed to wear regular clothes? Reddit users seem to believe that she'll probably go back to dressing how she did in her pre-Kanye era in no time. However, if and when she does, it'll probably mark the end of their relationship. While Kanye might have claimed that he and Bianca are the real deal, the world isn't sold on the idea. In his defense, he even introduced her to his kids. North West was seen enjoying her time with her dad and stepmom at an amusement park in 2024. However, Reddit users believe that even that is a PR stunt meant to spite Kim. Again, Kanye took a page out of Kim's playbook and had their daughter spend quality time with his significant other, just like their mother did. You might remember the paparazzi pictures from 2022, where Pete was seen hanging out with his then-girlfriend's kids. That definitely pushed a few buttons, and now Kanye's pushing back. Anyway, from having her around their kids to spite his ex, to taking a page out of Kim's playbook, that was the real reason why Kanye forces Bianca to wear certain outfits.